Hi children, how are you all? I hope all you are fine. Children, in the previous video, we discussed about the concept 1 which is related to lines and angles, right? In this video, we are going to discuss about that worksheet 1 which is related to concept 1. Okay? See here, ma, what is that? Match the following groups. Here, one of the matching they given, column A and column B they given. Just we have to take that matching. Okay? See here, ma. First one is space. Space means what? In that space that is related to geometrical figures, right? In that geometrical ideas, we know about that space. Space means what? In that there is a flat surface. In that surface, we can draw that planes, and in the same way lines. Okay, this all where we are drawing that one. We are drawing that one on a space. Okay, if you want to write something, where we will write? We will write on that one of the surface, right? Where is that surface? That surface is there in that space. Okay, altogether in that space what we are having here? We are having lines and planes. Okay, just if you want to write anything, just you have to keep it on a flat surface. Flat surface means that is a plane. Plane where we are having, that plane we are having in a space. Okay, and in the same way on that plane only just we are going to draw a line. If you want to draw a line, where we will drawing? Where we need to draw that? We need to draw that on a flat surface or some surface. Okay, if you want to draw the line, just you have to draw it on a surface. Where we are having that surface is there in that space. Okay, ma? That's why here space that is related to lines and planes. Okay, next plane. Plane, we are talking about that plane. Plane, that is a flat surface. Okay, here this is a board, right? Here I am writing something. I am writing something on the surface. This surface is like the just a flat surface only, no? On this flat surface only I am writing here, right? So that's why here we will call this board as one of the plane. Understood, ma? That this board is one of the example for that plane. Okay, then here plane is in that flat surface. Okay, clear. Next, intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means two straight lines passing through one point. Two straight lines passing through one point and intersecting at how many points, ma, here? Intersecting at only one point. Then we will call this point as the point of intersection. Okay, then intersecting line. Intersecting line is having how many points, na? One point of intersection. And in the same way, collinear points. Okay, which points we will call them as collinear? Three or more points lies on the same line. Okay, on the same line, three or more points lies on the same line. Then we will call that one as, those points are known as collinear points. Okay, then here collinear points means lies on the same line. Okay, ma, as per this one, what is that answer here? Space, that is 3. Okay, here we are having 3. Next, plane, flat surface, 4. Intersecting line, 1 point. Collinear points, same line. Option 3 is that correct one here. Okay, ma? Yes. See that second one. Here, one of the diagram they given, right? Number of lines passing through O. Okay, here, one of the point is O. Okay, ma? Through that one point, how many lines we can draw means infinitely many lines we can draw that. See here. For example, here one point is there. Through that point, here we can draw that infinitely many lines. Through that point, we can draw that infinitely many lines. But here what they're asking, here already one point they given, that point as O. Okay, through this point here how many lines are there? This is one of the line and this is one of the line. These two lines are passing through the point O. Okay, then here how many lines are there, ma? This is one of the line and this is second line. Okay, that is AC is one of the line, BD is another line. Understood? So totally how many lines are there here? 2 lines are there. Okay, what are those 2 lines, ma? Those 2 are line AC and line BD. Understood? Here you may have the doubt here. AB is also there. No, AB is a line segment. Okay, but that is not a line and that is not passing through that O. Okay, through that point O, here we are having only 2 lines. Then here what is that answer, ma? Answer is option 1, 2. Okay, yes. Third one, see here. If M represents the number of lines joining 2 points at a time. Okay, lines joining means a line segment joining 2 points at a time. Okay, for example, here this is the point 1 and point 2. Point A and point B. Okay, how many line segments we can draw by joining these 2 points? Joining 2 points means that is not a line, that is a line segment. Okay, ma. Joining 2 points means that is a line segment. Why? Because line segment is having here 2 endpoints. Understood? Then here, by joining 2 points, how many line segments we can draw? So here by joining A and B, how many line segments we got here? Only 1 line segment. And in the same way, here I am taking that 3 points. Okay, not collinear points, just I am taking here 3 points. Distant points. Then here A, B, C. Then here how many lines we can draw here? How many line segments? By joining A and B, we are having 1 line segment. B and C, 1 line segment. AC is another line segment. Understood, ma? Here 3 points and 3 line segments. Here 2 points, 1 line segment. Next 4 distant points there. Then what we are having here? Like this 4 distant points there. Now here how many line segments we can draw? AB, BC, CD, DA. How many line segments we got here? 4 line segments. Okay, and in the same way we can join that BD, and in the similar way we can join that AC also, no? Okay, now here as per this one, what they are asking, ma? M represents the number of line segments joining 2 points at a time. Then the formula for finding M. How many line segments? Okay, how many line segments we can draw by using given number of points? Okay, see here. For example, here how many points we taken, ma? 2 points we taken, we got that only 1 line segment. Number of line segments. Okay, and this is the number of points. Okay, ma? By taking 2 points, here we are having 1 line segment. By taking 3 points, we are having here 3 line segments. Okay, then here what we can say here, how many line segments we need to find out. Just I want to write this one as, actually we taken here 2 points. Okay, ma? And here 2 into 2 minus 1, if you substitute here 2, okay, 1 by 2. Then here 2 and 2 gets cancelled, 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Apply the same condition here. 3 into 3 minus 1 by 2. 3 into 3 minus 1 by 2. Here 3 into 3 minus 1 is 2 by 2. Again 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Here we are having 3 line segments. Did you get it? Okay. Now here see here, ma. As per this condition here, number of points, number of line segments. Okay, 2 points, 1 line segment. 3 points, 3 line segments. Okay, next, apply the same condition for that 4. If you will take that 4, here, n is equals to 4, n is equals to number of points. N is equal to number of points. Okay, ma? Now here 4 into 4 minus 1 by 2. Then how much you will get? 2 2's 4. 2 into 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 3 is 6. Okay. See here, ma. While you are taking that 4 points, then we can draw here 6 line segments. Is it correct or not? See here. Already I shown this one to you. Like this 4 points I taken here. A, B, C, D. AB, BC, CD, DA. And we can join that AC, BD also we can join that. Now here count it, how many line segments are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many line segments are there? 6 line segments. That's what they given here. While you are taking 4 points, then we can draw that 6 line segments. Is it satisfies this condition or not? Yes. Similarly, if here n points are there, okay, n points are there, then what is that formula? Means n into n minus 1 by 2. N into n minus 1 by 2. Here n is equals to number of points. Just substitute n is equal to number of points here. Then we know that how many line segments we can draw. Okay, ma? Then here what is that formula? The formula is n into n minus 1 by 2 satisfies that given question. Okay, yes. Next, fourth one, see here. If x represents a number of lines through a given point P, here given point P on a plane. Through that point, how many lines we can draw? One point is there. Here they are not asking about that line segment. Just they are asking about that how many lines. Okay, a line can draw by using one point also, right? Why? Because a line can pass through that point. Okay, ma, this is one of the line AB. And in the same way here we can draw that one more line. And similarly we can draw that another line. And here also we can draw that another line. So in this manner, how many lines we can draw here? By using one point, passing through one point, how many lines we can draw here? Infinitely many lines we can draw. Infinitely many lines we can draw. Okay, by using one point. Am I clear, ma? Then here what is that answer? Answer is infinite. Okay, yes. Fifth one, the simplest of all geometrical figures which has no size but has its position. Okay, in the geometrical figures, which one shows that exact position? Which one shows, ma? Position means that is a point only, no? Okay, point, what is the definition of a point? Point means which is used to show that position. Okay, it doesn't have that any width. It doesn't have that any thickness. It doesn't have that any length. Okay, but this is the mark of its position. Understood, ma? Then here what is that answer? Answer is the point. Next, 3 or more points in a plane are said to be collinear if they lie on the, okay, 3 or more points. Points they are asking, no, 3 or more points in a plane are said to be collinear. When we can say that 3 points are collinear? Already I told you that those 3 or more points lies on the same line in the same plane. Okay, in the same plane only we can draw that line. Okay, on that same line only we can draw that 3 or more points, we can show that. Then on that same plane, on that same line, okay, same line, 3 or more points lies on the same line, then we will call those points are collinear points. Understood, ma? Then here when what we can say? Lies on the same line. Yes. Next, in the given figure, point P is called. Here P is there, no? Point P is called. Before going to know about that, what is the point P? Here, what is that figure they given? In this figure here, point P. Here point P is there, no? Through this point, how many lines are there here? More than 2 lines are there. Only 2 lines are there, means we will call that one as intersecting lines. But here more than 2 lines there. More than 2 lines there means what we will call, ma? Those lines are concurrent lines. Those lines are concurrent lines. This is point P. These lines are concurrent lines. Okay, and what we will call this point, ma? This point is called point of concurrence. Point of concurrence. If we are having here intersecting lines means 2 lines passing through the same point. Then that intersecting point, okay, that point is known as intersecting point. when they given here 2 lines. But here more than 2 lines they given. No, that's why here this point is called point of concurrence, and these lines are called concurrent lines. Point of concurrence. Okay. Yes. 8th one, see here, in the given figure, here actually S is there. Okay, when we are drawing that 2 lines, okay, it's a representation, one of the line representation as QR or RQ. Another line also you should represent with the 2 letters. Okay, ma, then here OS is another line. Now here what they're asking, in the given figure, P, O and Q are. P, O and Q. Here P is there, here O is there and Q is there here. 3 points there. As per that options, collinear. Are those 3 points are collinear ma here? Not collinear. Why? Because those 3 are not lying on the same line. Here P and Q lies on the same line. P and O lies on the same line. But O and Q are not lying on the same line. Okay. Here R, P, Q, we can say those 3 are collinear points. But P, Q, O. These 3 points are non-collinear points. Those 3 are non-collinear points. Yes, of course, here those 3 are points also. Okay, but which type of points those 3 are? Those 3 are non-collinear points. Okay, yes. See here my 9th question. Which one of the following is a simple closed figure? Simple closed figure. Simple closed figure means what? See here. Is it a closed figure or not? Yes, of course, this is a closed figure. Why? Because here starting point and ending point, those 2 are same. Starting point of the figure and ending point of the figure, those 2 are same. Okay, that's why we are saying this is a closed figure. Yes. Is it a closed figure or not? Yes, this is also a closed figure. Why? Because again here starting point and ending point, those 2 are same. Okay, that's why here this is a closed figure. Even this is also a closed figure. Now, what is the difference between these 2 figures? Here, see that. Here, the closed figure which is intersected itself. Intersects with itself. Okay, ma? That means here, actually here we are having starting point and ending point. Those 2 are same. And in the same way, along with that, here one more intersecting point is there. That's why here this is not a simple closed figure. This is a closed figure. Closed figure. But not a simple closed figure. Not a simple closed figure. What is the reason? Means here this is a closed figure. For that reason here ending point and starting point, those 2 are same. Along with that one more intersecting point is there. One more intersecting point is there. That's why that is a closed figure, but that is not a simple closed figure. And come to this one. Here we are having only one point, that is a starting point and ending point. Those 2 also same only. Okay, is there any other intersecting points here? Intersecting points not there. Okay, that's why here we will call this type of figures as simple closed figures. Simple closed figures. Okay, ma. As per this one here, which one satisfies? That the first one. Here, this is not a closed figure. This is an open figure. Why? Because and this is the starting point and this is ending point. That's why here this is not a closed figure. And come to this one. Here, this is a closed figure. Simple closed figure, and in the same way there is a closed figure and a simple closed figure. And come to this one. Here, starting point, ending point. Those 2 are different. That's why this is a open figure. And come to this one. This is a closed figure, but here we are having that 2 points. 2 intersecting points are there here. Okay, that's why here this is a closed figure, but not a simple closed curve. Okay, and come to this one. Here also we are having 2 different points, starting point and ending point. 2 different points are there. That's why this is also open figure. Okay. Except that second one, remaining all are open figures. Okay, as per this one here, this is a simple closed figure. Okay, ma, which option is correct? Second one is correct. Along with this worksheet, we are having here enrichment worksheet. Okay, just to identify that which figure is closed one and which figure is open. Okay, ma. Just say that. Classify which of the following are open shapes and closed shapes. Open shapes. Open shapes means simply starting point and ending point. Those two are different. Okay. Then we will call that one as the open figure. And come to this one. Here we are having that. If you want to start from here, then we are having here starting point and ending point. Those two are also same only, no? Okay, then here this is a closed figure or open figure? This is a closed figure. Okay, ma. Next, identify this one. This is a open figure. Why? Because two different points. That's why this is a open figure. Okay. Next one, see here. Come to this one. This is open figure or closed figure? Previous only we discussed about this one, no? Here there is no opening here, right? That's why here this is a closed figure. But this is not a simple closed figure. Okay. And this one, having here two different points. That's why this is obviously open figure. Okay, ma. And come to this one. Here this is a closed figure or open figure? Closed figure only. Closed figure. Okay. And here we are having two different points. That's why this is the open figure. Okay. And come to this one. Here we are having that starting point and ending point. Those two are same. If you want to start from here, or if you want to start from here, and ending point also this one only. If you want to start from here, ending point is same. And here also, wherever if you want to start from here, then again the same point become as the ending point. Okay, ma. That's why here this is a closed figure. Okay. Yes. Here see that. How many edges does the given figure have? How many edges does the given figure have? So first I am drawing that. Here see that. Surface, base surface is there. No, that base surface is in the form of quadrilateral. Okay. Base surface. Here how many edges are there? Just count that how many edges are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 4 edges are there. Plus from that each vertex. Okay, here these are vertices, no? From that each vertex, just draw that one line segment. Okay, ma? And by joining these 2 points, okay, how many line segments we drawn here? From that each vertex we drawn here each line segment. Okay, then here how many vertices are there? First you have to check that. Okay, base surface we are having 4 edges, and from that each vertex we drawn here one of the line segment and joining that vertex point. Okay, now here how many line segments are there here? Just top 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear, ma? Totally how many line segments are there here? 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 line segments are there. Okay, just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many line segments are there? 8 line segments. Line segments only nothing but edges of the given figure. Then finally how many edges are there, ma? 8 edges are there. Okay. And next one we are having here. Yes, see that. Number of dots are common to both circle and triangle. Here we are having that circle and triangle. And inside of that circle and triangle we are having some dots. Okay. And number of dots are there in common dots. Common dots means here this is the common area. This is the common part of circle, and in the same way triangle also. In this part how many points are there, ma? Here 3 points are there. Then here what is that answer? Option A. Okay. So up to here enrichment worksheet also completed, ma. So after this one we are having here concept 2. Okay. Related to that concept 2 we are having that worksheet also. We will discuss in that next video. Okay. Thank you all.